Hey everybody, it's Gerald from Face2Face and LitTube. So, just inform you guys that the Donald Trump travel ban on predominantly Muslim countries has been, at the moment, overturned by 3 federal court judges. Now, what this means is that there is a possibility that this could go up to the Supreme Court. And that makes things interesting. Now, me personally, I like this. Now, I do agree that there should be a vetting system. There should be a deeper look into who's coming into our country. I do agree with that. But at the same time, saying that you want to ban so-and-so people from this country, that's just not something that flies with me. You know, if you look into history, our country is based on immigrants coming for a better life. I mean, you go down the list, generation after generation. Most Americans in this country can find some type of immigration where they came over here for a better life. And that is the reason why I have such a hard time with this ban. Now, also the fact that most terrorism that has happened in this country since 9/11 came from within this country. Yes, they may have been radicalized Islam, that may have played a part, but they were American. A lot of times they were American citizens or naturalized citizens. So, me personally, this is still this is a developing story that is happening. This is something that is going to be probably dragged out for the next few months. I don't see this being fixed within a matter of weeks. But it is a good example of the checks and balance system set in place by our government. That is the reason, our presidents don't have absolute power. Yes, they can sign an executive order, but we do have a court system and checks and balances to stop them if it seems like a law may or may not be harmful to the nation. Now, as I said in previous videos, I want Donald Trump to succeed for this country. I don't agree with a lot of his politics at all, but I do hope for the best, and I do hope that everything that he does will be for the betterment of the country. Unfortunately, I don't agree with a lot that's been going on, but that is for a different story. This particular story, this story about the immigration ban, it's interesting to me, to say the least, because a lot of these people leaving these countries are in war-torn countries just looking for a better life. I mean, the Syrian refugees play a big part in this, and of course, this should be a global issue. America can't be expected to take the full brunt of the immigration, the refugees. Other countries do need both, and other countries are involved. Germany, France, Canada, all are involved. There are other countries named, but they are involved. I do think we should do a part too. And I understand we have our problems here, and I understand they need to be fixed as well. I understand America first. We are our own sovereign nation, and we do need to take care of our own citizens. But at the same time, we do need to offer a lending hand, especially because we have been given so much. Which leads me to my next point about terrorism. In a lot of these countries, the reason why radical Islam has had such an impact in a lot of these countries is mainly because of a lot of wars that have happened. You can't stop terrorism with a gun. It's simple as that. There's no way you can do that. See, terrorism is mainly an ideology built on the fact that certain people have lived certain lives, and that is why they believe what they believe. When you live in a world where all you've seen are guns and missiles destroy your cities, you're going to believe in a certain way. And that is why I think there are multiple levels to this, and we as a nation really need to try to understand that for the betterment of this future. We can't stop terrorism with guns and missiles. The only thing you're going to create is more terrorists. You're going to make the terrorists right. Those people, they're going to see, well, why, now we have a reason to fight. They give us a reason to fight against the people dropping the bombs on us. We have an opportunity here to change that. Now, with this travel ban, it is a developing story, and I know that me and my friends here at LitTube, we're going to be covering it. We're going to be following it, and we're going to be on top of it. So, know for a fact that you can come here first and get the truth and get the information you need. So, don't forget to like and subscribe this video and comment below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Take care. Have a good night.